I obtained this beautiful Panasonic TR-707 portable television from 1977. I got it in 2021 in an estate sale. There was about a half dozen Sony Trinitron televisions from the 70s up to the 90s. There was a Betamax, some remotes, a Sony stereo, all sorts of Sony. This is the only Panasonic thing in the entire estate. It's a little irritating because I really like Sony's portable televisions from this era, but I also really like Panasonic gear, and this was pretty cool. And it does works perfectly. So I was able to feed a signal into it, as you can see, using a VHS machine, but there's nothing over the air for this to receive anymore. I think there's maybe a few old standard definition stations, very low power, sprinkled throughout the country, but I haven't looked into it, and there's certainly none around me. So maybe if there's something on channel 6, you could get maybe the audio only, but I wasn't even able to do that. So still, it was interesting to play with a little bit. I really do wish that it still worked because it's such a nice unit, and as you can see here, it's got all the standard controls on the front for tuning and contrast and volume and everything. On the back, it's pretty straightforward. You got V-hold, horizontal hold, all the inputs. You can pick the rod antenna or not, and then AC or DC power. Even an audio output, I'm assuming that's headphone jack. It's not line level and that it's controlled by the front volume knob. I didn't actually test that, unfortunately. Then on the right, that's where you can put in, get ready, 9 D-cell batteries. So if you're going camping, that's how you would power this thing. And it actually is very rugged, as you can see here on the top. Or wait, this might be the bottom. See, I only took a few photos before I sold it on to the next owner. I think this piece, if you flip it out, it sort of elevates, angles up the front of the unit so that it's easier to watch something. And over here, oh, here's the earphone jack. So on the back, that really must be line output. There's also this thing that looks like a handle, but within it are some fine tunings for automatic gain control, just for receiving signals. So that's pretty cool. And then you can kind of see the textured handle, which makes it easier to lift and carry around. It wasn't that heavy. Maybe with 9 batteries in it, it'd be heavier. But if I was going camping or someplace and I really wanted a TV back then, I'd be totally fine with this. And then as you can see, I lucked out. The guy who I got this stuff from was very meticulous about his things and did a really good job preserving it. And he took the batteries out of this, so everything in here was nice and super clean, and really lucky for the next owner that this is like this. So as I said, it's too bad these things aren't really useful anymore. I mean, we can do umpteen more things as far as watching videos with our phones, but still, it's a really nice piece of gear. It was very well built, solidly built, and a nice handsome case that was quite rugged and good for its exact use, which was being portable.